now.
The beat is
and I'm talking about a day. I listen to world this yours. And I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making If I Rule the World. They're not making Juice. They're not making Warner. They're not making Sky's the Limit. They're not doing it. They're not making Can't Act the Hustle. They're not making The Evil. They're not making Pop. They're not making it. I'm a rapper. I'm not making it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough.
Oh man. We are back with another episode of Verse for Verse. I got my brothers here, Big U, James Rich, and we also have two fellas who are arch nemesis.
Today we are,
and
for sure.
They're gonna battle today, you know.
Yeah.
Before we get into what this battle is about, there is somewhat of a battle going on online these days. We're hearing Kendrick Lamar is dissing J. Cole and Drake.
Is he?
How you guys feel about that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Drake has been throwing subliminals at everyone I think he subbed me one time. He subs everybody, and Drake is ridiculous with the subs. So at the end of the day, I'm happy that Kendrick was really direct. And after Big 3, it's just Big Me.
Facts.
Was fire.
Fire. What about you, Mr. Cell?
Yeah, I definitely think they've been playing in Kendrick face, you know what I'm saying?
I think so.
And they've been like being very vocal about excluding him from the top two.
Right.
And I just feel like you guys can't keep frolicking around. And y'all don't really want the smoke.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I was looking at it, and I said it online the other day. It was funny. I think somebody felt the way about it, too. I said, how would you feel if people kept comparing you to two white men? You know?
He always
Like,
right
as
that would feel
Stays there.
you know what I'm saying? Like, as a black man, they keep on saying, you guys are the best. And it's two guys who are half white. And it's like, how could they like, we're not really in the same realm. I know we rap. I can't really give you an example of, it's like if people bake, you bake desserts, I bake chicken. You know what I'm saying? Two different things. You know what I mean? But they comparing, like, I just think it's different.
I think even to add to the race, I think it's what they talk about. I think Kendrick is very intentional and deliberate about like that. So I think that's why that statement kind of means a little more. I think when it comes to Kendrick personally, I think it bothers him.
Yeah,
I think it really bothers him personally.
What you think, Big U?
Nah, I think it's dope. Like Haas was saying, the direct part of it, because everybody is putting out all these lyrics that coulda, woulda, maybe be about a nigga. It might pertain to these niggas. I appreciate if you get on a song and you do whatever and you say, look, this nigga's whack, this nigga's that. If that's what you're trying to do, just say what you're trying to say. Say it with your chest.
Can I ask y'all a question? Did he say, I'll battle Melly Mel if I have to?
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. He had to reach back
off
to say, I don't care which one of y'all from the start to the end of
There's
this line.
no niggas
There's
better than me.
nobody safe. From the beginning to that was fire.
I was texting you earlier as I do sometimes. I go down to Kendrick bag. I'm texting Handsome Mad songs at Kendrick Records, and I'm like, he always does.
Crazy.
He always overdoes it. Even a line like that is like, you didn't even have to do that.
Have to go that.
Nah, but he to prove his point,
He
did.
overdoes everything.
He
He's
wanted to prove
scary.
his
Like,
point.
he's really kind of. I text him. I said, somebody might really die over this if you really battle him. Like, I don't know where this goes.
Oh, their career might.
That's what I'm talking about. Not physically.
Right.
Like, cause he overdoes
The
everything.
niggas know better though. Niggas know better. When
That's what I
stop
say.
playing.
He overdoes everything.
And he's
lay down and play
he's
dead,
very
niggas
much
know.
like that kid that slaps you in the back of your head, just waiting for you to do something.
He's a
Like
psycho.
he annoys you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like one of these guys they're gonna slip on the old
It's not
banana
gonna be
peel.
Drake. Drake knows better. He's already.
I don't
he's
know.
already-
Want to lay down and play
You think
dead.
so?
Yeah, I mean, I already said it. I told
Drake
you, I don't
knows when
think
to play
Drake is
dead.
right. Like, you know,
good.
I'm sorry.
after what happened with him and Pusha,
He's probably worried.
it's like to deal with Kendrick is a whole nother type of animal that you got to deal with. Like, Pusha.
I think it's a similar type of animal.
But that's what I'm
These are
saying.
niggas that if it goes up, niggas don't care.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like
I think
he tried to downplay Pusha.
because he could.
But he could.
Yeah,
I think that's exactly.
Let's do that.
You know what I mean? So he tried
But
with
the other-
Pusha
but
and
the other
it
side of that
backfired
is-
terribly.
But the other side of that is
So-
because they're on the same level, he kind of can't. I think he kind of can ignore it because the fans. Cause before you could ignore Push, right? Fans are like, who's Push? He's I don't know him. But all of the fans that are fans of Drake for the most part, besides the pop fans, know Kendrick. So I feel like you can't little man Kendrick. How he tried to little man Pusha.
First of all, I don't know how many battle raps y'all guys wrote, but I'm gonna tell you like this: if I send a diss your way,
I'm ready.
I already have 3.
Yeah.
So that first
You
one
already
was
know.
just
Yeah,
really
it's just a test
Wake up.
Yeah,
And they've
see
been
what's
battling
going
for
on.
a decade.
I'm sure he
Right.
had a lot in the vault.
They really
Right.
got.
I'm
bars.
sure everybody does. I'm sure Drake
I
and
have
his
something
writers.
for you, sir.
Huh?
For you, sir.
I beg your pardon. So whatever do you mean?
I just want you to know
Whatsoever do you mean?
I want to make sure we know that we are here for verse.
But I do think Cole is definitely gonna shoot back.
Think so?
Yeah, I think he's definitely. He has
Cole?
no choice. People
I
been
heard
saying
some-
he's the best
I
rapper
heard something earlier.
of the
I heard
year.
something earlier that said he could kind of not say anything because I don't think Kendrick was like coming at him specifically. I think it was like you over there with him. It's like a warning. It's like I'm coming at you, but you don't have to really get this if you don't want to.
But they was even breaking down J. Cole shit.
Facts.
not
I
to
saw
say
that.
it, you know
I
what
saw
I'm
that.
saying?
I saw that.
Like
They
he was
playing. That's what I'm saying.
No,
man.
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree that he might. I'm just throwing out there. Do any of y'all think that J. Cole might not respond?
No,
This is the
has
thing.
to.
I don't think
He has to. Drake doesn't
alright,
have to.
So this is Jake. I don't think J. Cole is gonna respond. I think J. Cole's thing of proving he's the best is to get on tracks with top tier people and try to smoke them. I don't think he's gonna go in the booth and put together a record and aim it at somebody.
be legit.
I don't see him aggressive enough
doing
to
it.
even do
He's not
that.
doing it.
He has to.
He's not doing
But I'm
it.
just asking you, can you visualize
Everybody's
this? How does
saying
it
he's
sound?
the
What does it
best
look
rapper
like?
right now.
He
I
don't
get
say
that.
that.
I
He's
get
the
I get
best.
that.
Can't
But
be the best.
battle wise, we all have battle.
This
I
is
don't
how
know
you
if
choose
battle,
you the
but
best.
We all battle.
The war is
It's
different.
it's a different type
It's
of
a different
energy.
kind of-
This is how you
different type of
This is how you prove you're the best.
Kendrick on every song. It's like do.
Or
He's ready for that type of energy.
Stop talking spicy.
I mean, I agree. No, I'm
Or
on
stop
your
talking-
side.
If you not like that, J. If J. Cole has to say something.
Because I think they
Or
post. They
stop
definitely
talking
post.
And he kind of has to too because now it's gonna be that now. That's
Or
gonna
stop
be what
talking
it's gonna
spicy.
be.
From
Now
that
it's gonna be
point
like, oh, you
on.
scared?
And
That's
he's
gonna
not
be right.
going to because people keep telling me the best rapper.
He has to say something.
Right, now
So he gotta
has to.
talk
Now that you
spicy.
said it,
On
you're right.
everybody's song, he's practically dissing them.
Right, but
Only
no,
on
he
their
doesn't
songs
matter.
though. That's what I'm
Cheeky
saying
Cole.
though.
The people he dissing
But
don't
that's the
matter.
only place he's safe to do that is on the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can't do it just in the lab by himself.
Because then he gonna get ate up. He gonna get the Drake treatment if he tries to go that route. I'm serious.
Who he say?
He said he gonna go to
Return to
Dashiki
Dashiki
Cole.
Cole.
Not against the one. Not against King Kunta. You can't go that
No
route against
violence.
King Kunta.
Nah, he's gonna go to no violence.
Oh, that's what you mean.
No
Oh, I thought you
problems.
meant something. No.
Let's talk and read books together.
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
get
what-
knowledge.
that's what I feel.
Let's
I
get
mean, but
knowledge.
there's still an angle in that to smoke somebody. It's about how
I
you do
feel
it. though.
like that's the way
He can't
might
smoke
go.
nobody, son.
I don't
You
believe
don't
He
that.
can smoke nobody?
Huh?
You don't
think
think
Cole
Cole
can
could
smoke
smoke
these
guys? You don't think
nobody?
Cole-
What's the
Just
guys?
chance?
The guy is Kendrick, bro. There's no guys. Kendrick is the guy.
He can't harm him. He can't get
think
one.
so.
A
He
good
can't
one
do
in
nothing
there.
to him.
think
He
so.
can't do nothing to
So
Kendrick.
look, this, I feel
Nothing.
I feel
love
like
that.
if they start a gunfight, all them niggas would die. If they start shooting, so they could throw the rocks to each other, whatever they're gonna do before shooting. Once they start shooting, or now all this
Once it
kid
really
shit,
go up.
oh niggas gonna die, man.
Yeah.
What if? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're the
Yeah,
only
I-
one shooting with a real gun.
Right, and I've said it forever. You know, I feel like even Cole, like, you know, shout out to him going crazy on these verses that he's been going crazy on. But these is just hypothetical raps. Like he's really trying to write some cool,
Satire.
like, yeah, you know what I
He
mean?
called it satire.
No, it's a fact though. That's how it sounds to me
Right.
when I hear it. I'm like, oh, that's cool that he put that
cute.
together.
Right.
Kendrick is going to get personal in a sense.
Right.
Like he's gonna
Yeah.
Right.
afraid to
he's
grow it
gonna-
because your fro wouldn't nap enough.
That's what I was
You know what I mean?
alluding
Shit
to.
like
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
get
get
bad.
different.
But
It's gonna
so
get
what I was
different.
thinking though is on Cole's end though, even if you look at, I watched that video talking about the breakdown of this with Cole, and it kind of feels like Cole has realized, like, I'm at, not saying at the end of my career, but they're up there where it's like they're at the top. There's nowhere else to go, and if you're never gonna get in that top spot, Like, to now it's made me realize you have to take a shot now because there's nothing else to do at this point. Or you're gonna just live in obscurity of number 3 for the rest of your career.
But I think these guys are okay with that.
I mean, he might be. He might be.
It's a hell of a life.
You know what I'm saying? The Spider-Man
But
meme
he's
is
talking
me
like he's
looking
not.
at Drake.
He's talking
You know
on
what I'm
every
saying?
record like he's not okay with that.
This nigga went and
Right?
played
Like, that's
basketball in
crazy.
Zimbabwe or something like that. He's okay with not being the
That's
top.
crazy.
It don't sound like it.
But
is
you,
what I'm
but he
saying.
keeps
That don't
posturing.
sound
lyrics
like
don't sound like that.
It sounds like he
Nah,
wants to be
he
the number one guy.
But so many people co-sign that he is the guy. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
too.
a lot of people have
But-
been saying
but-
that he's
but
the
Now
guy.
you see on the internet because I'm a Kendrick guy,
telling you.
and everybody's like, "What? Kendrick scored? Cole's gonna kill him," and I'm like,
I'm sure they thought that about Pusha and Drake.
Yeah, they
Son,
thought that.
you could just see the energy and the shit that they spitting. If Kendrick, he could say that to them niggas and it will look bad. If he says the verse that he spit on that song to them niggas, it'll look
he's
bad.
been being disrespectful for a long time. Even on I was gonna send it to you, but even on the Beyonce record. It's a Beyonce record, and he's still coming at Drake. He said somebody should have told him I'll slap homie. This is the energy he be coming with all the time.
Big Compton energy.
Like yeah,
man.
it's like he's doing. It's almost like yo, chill, bro. It's Drake.
Nigga said, nigga, boom.
He's like boom, nigga, boom.
He's not making
He's
sound.
tight.
Yeah,
Nigga,
like-
he's tight.
He's tight.
He's so tight. I love it.
All right, guys. So look, in the midst of this battle, and we do have a battle going on tonight
Word.
by Mr. H.
Wait, I did want to just get your predictions. Who's winning?
What, this
Out
bad?
of what
No,
battle?
nothing's
Cole-
going on.
The big 3.
I'm-
Real quick, the
nothing's
big
going
3.
Let's go around the room. Start with you,
I'm a
Mr.
Kendrick
Rich.
guy. I mean, it's
Sal, who you got?
Who wins at the end of the day?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if it gets really
Sal,
dark,
move your
Kendrick
mic a
is
little
gonna
closer.
win.
Move your mic a little closer to you.
Yeah, I think Kendrick is gonna win. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it gets
he said
crazy,
K
yeah.
dot, K dot.
K Dot. Who you got?
Oh, he
K
said it
Dot.
already. Come on.
I think lyrically K-Dot's going to do his thing, but I think Drake's going to win overall.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So
I
is that how you
yeah.
feel about Pusha and Drake?
He's going to say next that
Do you feel like Drake won overall?
No, I
No,
think
he
Drake
lost.
clearly
Got
lost that
smoked.
battle.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a battle that he was unprepared to do, and I think that. But I think for this particular battle, it's going to be my fans versus your fans, and Drake's fans are going to show
fanatics.
out.
Look, and just before we move on to y'all battle, right? The other part you gotta understand is that Kendrick's going to use the black card.
Oh, absolutely.
So
And that's
as
the
soon as
part.
Drake says anything out of
And
line
that's why I
towards
said if it
black
gets
people
dark.
or anything, he's gonna look crazy. So he's got to keep it in a safe space where he can't say the wrong thing
Kendrick's not gonna
because
allow
Kendrick's
that.
gonna OD.
He can't even say the N word.
He can't say anything.
He can't.
He might
This
not
is
be
what
able
I'm saying.
to.
Can't
He
say
took away his
anything.
He
N-word
might have
card.
taken that off the board.
This is
That's
what I'm
off the
saying.
board
Can't say
at this
anything,
point.
man.
He can't even use
You know what I'm
the
saying?
N-word.
But let's get into this matchup tonight.
Yeah.
We got
Let's see what y'all gonna say. What you gonna
we
say?
got MBK Cell versus Hason.
What you gonna say?
You know what I'm saying? And
I'm happy to be here.
what they're rapping, what they brought their verses tonight is about, this is the last weekend of women's empowerment. So I said, let's bring a verse that is about empowering women in some sort of way. It empowers the women. It gets them going. You know what I'm saying?
So it's not don't stop, bump that booty.
It could be. If it empowers the women.
How
Body
you
of-
look? Drop that down.
Drop,
Some
throw
women
that
are-
That's
thing
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
fire.
You don't know
Empower
where
you
these
feel
guys are
good.
gonna go. You know what I'm saying? We have no idea.
Get a
We,
bucket and a mop.
we flipped
Wow. Listen.
that WAP. That WAP
Word.
is
Fuck
empowering.
Yeah. Wow.
We flipped the coin off camera.
Uh-huh.
Haas won it, and he said Cell is going first. So Cell,
What you got for us?
let us know what you're going with, the artist, the song. If you know the album, the verse is from the verse, the album. Let us know. What are we doing? What are we doing
So what
here?
I'm gonna do here, cause I know this guy Haas, and I didn't know who my opponent was, so I had a few things.
Right.
Maybe I could have been slick, but I can't play around today.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go Crooked Smile.
Ooh.
Verse number 1.
Ooh.
You get what I'm
One of
saying?
my favorite Cole verses, actually.
So I just think that this is just incredible work by Cole, the way that he sets this song up, and the way he gets into this first verse. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the entire verse is just uplifting our sisters.
I was gonna say this is a song that I've actually wanted to do on the show. So that's a dope pick. I think you got to compete now, Haas, because he's going. This is heavy. This is heavy. This is heavy. You know what I mean?
Verse 1.
So you're going J. Cole, go, and then I told you got to rap the verse. I told you that.
I have to rap it. You didn't tell me that, but I'll try my best.
The thing about it is this.
Cue up the karaoke.
This battle here. The rule is there are no rules. You know what I mean?
So how you telling me I gotta rap it? There's no rules.
I want you to understand. I want you to understand.
Let's do it.
If you just say the words and they don't hit, then they don't hit.
Oh no, this is one of the ones that hit. Don't matter.
So I'm saying you have the choice, but you're gonna be saying the lyrics.
All right.
So it's on you.
Present them how.
Oh, doesn't he get to reveal his song?
It's on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, clap your hands, everybody.
Everybody, just clap your hands.
I'm gonna skip through some of this fluff in the verse. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes him a while until he gets to it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So it just, and you know what I'm saying?
So you're not gonna do the whole verse.
I'm gonna do the verse when he really starts to get down to it.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he says to our beautiful queens out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he says. He says, "Love yourself, girl, or nobody will. Oh, you a woman, I don't know how you deal with all that pressure to look impressive and go out in heels. I feel for you, killing yourself to find a man that'll kill for you. You wake up, god damn it, shit. I'm sorry, I don't know if we could curse on this stick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just you know what I'm saying? Overtaken by emotion. This is crazy.
Yeah. I love this joint.
And this is what I tell my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a daughter.
I was about to say,
but
what?
I don't have one. But
I was with him. I said, okay.
Well, imagine if I had one. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is what I would say. This is how real it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He said, you wake up, put makeup on, stare in the mirror, but it's clear that you can't face what's wrong. No need to fix what God already put his paintbrush on. Your roommate yelling, why you gotta take so long?
What it's
like to have a crooked smile. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's not over though.
Wow.
This continues. There's a little bridge here. And we're gonna skip that part because we know you're on my way, unless y'all want to get into the sing along. I see you vibing, my brother.
My shit.
We ain't gonna do it though. This guy over there, he looks, you know what I'm saying? He can't believe this is happening. Look at him. You see it? Look at him. I'm looking at you, King.
So what's your favorite part of this verse, Sal? Like what do you think is the heaviest part that the women need to hear? And they need to live by some of this. Would you say?
All right. That's funny that you asked. I'm about to get into it right now. If you let me, can I?
Is that okay? Finish the verse.
That's not the end of the verse, bro. No.
What it's like to have a crooked smile.
No. That's not the end of the verse.
And then it's the chorus.
That's not the chorus. That's a bridge.
This nigga trying to put multiple verses
It's
together
not multiple
here.
verses. You think that's multiple verses? All right. Well, whatever. Well, listen. We can stick to the one verse. It's fine. I think at the end of the day, the message is there's no need to fix what God already put his paintbrush on. You know what I'm saying? And what more you need than that? Like
that's one of them things.
You are perfect the way that you were created. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to jump through these hoops. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up and you stand in the mirror, you feel you don't have to put that makeup on because you're perfect the way you are. And I think that's the takeaway.
I can agree. Yeah. I can agree. You know, like I said, out of all of J. Cole's songs that he does have, he has a lot of joints where he spits. But this song right here, like all three verses where he goes into the crooked smile, talks about cops and all of that is fire. So the way he does this song is almost perfection. You know what I mean? So Haas, do you think you're gonna be able to stand up to this right here? Because this is heavy, dogs.
Honestly, I just woke up. I just woke up, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was a good attempt. But I can't even smile because my smile is crooked at that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was nice.
Yeah, did you
But
appreciate it? Did you feel the women empowerment in the verse?
I'm gonna be honest. That last line was the you can't with the paintbrush line that he said.
You need to fix what God already put his paintbrush on.
Yeah.
That was fire. And, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the dopest lines that a nigga could say to a female.
Right.
Like and especially with women being so insecure.
Right.
That is a fire line.
What do you got for us?
Hold on.
Enough of the malarkey.
I said, yo.
I say, yeah.
You know, we didn't get to talk a little bit. Let's have a quick conversation about, you know, because this is the end of Women's Empowerment Month.
Right.
Facts.
I think these words, like I said, these are things that they need to hear and they need to listen to and they need to live by it because, you know, I'm sure we've all dated women that wears makeup or lashes or something like that. And we be like, who the hell are you doing this for? Like, we're okay with who you are, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But y'all are putting on all of this extra stuff, and it's like, man, you're good. You're good. So they need to hear that. How you feeling, Seth? How you feel about that?
No, I agree with that, but I think at the same time, the lens that we look at women through is not the same as the lens that they see themselves and see each other through. In the makeup thing, for us, we may feel like they're putting on makeup to hide or to this or because of the insecurities of these different things. I think that a lot of women just do a lot of adornment just because they love to do those types of things. They wear wigs and fake, all this type of shit. And, you know, we would prefer them to be in a certain way, but I think part of the empowerment thing and giving women their props and all of that is understanding that they have their own style and they have their own needs and the way they want to be presented and looked at and just appreciating that. Like.
So, Rich, do you think that us men empower women more than women empower women?
Nah.
No.
Nah, I think, I mean, no. So what do you mean? Like, literally, I think we do. Like, I think men are always trying to empower their women, but I think women are more influenced by other women. So, you know what I mean? That's what I thought you meant by, like, empowered. Like, I feel like women do a lot of things, I think, to compete with other women. I think men compete with other men, but it's for women. It's always kind of for women. So I guess
they
maybe
are
it's not.
And what are women doing it for?
Women are doing it, I think, to compete with other women just to be better than other women, personally.
To feel good about themselves.
And that makes them feel good. I mean, I think that's kind of what J. Cole's kind of alluding to in the record, right? It's like, you're enough. You're good. You don't have to do anything. You don't got to compete. You already won. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to compete about. You already won. You are beautiful. God already made you great. So, and I think that's one of those things that I want women to embrace more. You know what I'm saying? Just be themselves.
Shout out to the women, man.
Facts.
Embrace your beauty. You're beautiful. Your natural self. You
The
know
thing
what
is,
I'm
though, if you say that, I don't know a woman that's gonna say that they're doing it to compete with women. That's the challenge, I think. What do y'all think? Y'all think women?
Nah, they'll never say
They
that.
won't admit it.
I don't think they'll ever, you know, they have a hard time admitting
So I'm
things.
saying we're different people and we gotta just accept what they come with and kind of
But you can't heal what you never reveal, right? That's what they say. So it's
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
cold world.
Woo! So I mean, listen, man. Cole just took us somewhere, man. Cole took us somewhere. So you know,
Wait
you
till
got
this,
a lot on your plate right now, Haas.
It's not that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna go a different route, right? Until I heard what he was saying, and the fact that he had to cut through the fluff and said, you know what? Let's get to the real things. So before I tell y'all who my artist is, I want to set the stage a little bit.
Okay.
The dude's verse I'm gonna talk about was going through it for real in real life in the public eye with his wife.
Hope it's not Hov.
It's not Hov.
About to say,
But he was really going through it, and he was the absolute biggest male rap heartthrob probably in hip hop history. Okay. All right? The guy we're talking about is LL Cool J.
James Thompson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Love You Better.
Oh,
What a record.
Because,
What a record.
that's a good one.
Y'all came out with the guns.
because he was really trying. This song was about getting his wife back and never doing what he going backwards.
Let's hear him talk about it.
All right, so you want to hear what he had to say about it? Okay.
So good.
So
There's no rules, you know. It's on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ready?
So I am ready.
All right.
What verse
We're going to the second verse.
You don't have to remind
We're
me.
going. We're going.
Let me work.
The second verse.
Come on.
He said, "When I think of all the things we did, and I think about you having my kids, and I think about you sharing the crib, losing all that, God forbid. Hold on. Let's stop.
Losing all that, God forbid.
Because you deserve flowers and candy. The simple things, right? In addition to all the SLs, baguettes and bling and all of that other shit. Right? So let's stop there for a second, right? I'm gonna do it like read like all the Israelites. All right, so that's what we're gonna do.
Israel.
So listen.
This is interesting.
So what I'm saying to you is that listen, if you ever been in a situation with your lady and you got caught out there and you are trying to get back, and you saying if I think about losing all of that, God forbid, he's talking for real because
You think
like,
that's empowering her to what?
man,
Come back and get cheated on?
What I think is that if you ever been if you ever been in a situation where you're fighting for your wife, not just your lady, your girl that you dealt with, and we have kids and we have a house and we have everything, and I've been out because I am a megastar.
To empower
I am
her.
a megastar, and I'm falling victim to the things that's in the streets. However, you are the person that holds me up. If you understand the story of him and his wife, just to give you a quick backstory.
Oh, we need a back.
So this is what I'm saying. I didn't even get through the rest of the verse.
my seat.
So,
we need a backstory.
LL, he has a documentary on. It was a documentary. I think it was on what's one of them.
No, you tell us. We don't know.
See, this guy, he's combative for the sake of being combative.
I'm not. I just want you to get to the good part.
Oh wow.
I told you. Because I'm just trying to figure it out.
So what I'm saying is they have a backstay on what the freak channel is that?
The freak channel.
I don't want to say what it. I think it was one of them.
Whatever, make one up.
Black stations. I forgot which one. Which one does the backstories or the
make it up.
Like unsung.
Unsung, it was like
about.
one of those joints. One of those joints. So he did the unsung about LL, and he was really outside. And then, but his wife. And he came back, and his wife, when his wife took him back, she suffered from cancer. And he took all of these different things that he used to do and flipped it all around and said, "Yo, from now on, I'm just pouring into you." And this is the song that he used. This is the song that he used to pour back into his wife to let it be known publicly that it would never go down again. All right, so losing all that, God forbid, you deserve flour, candy, the simple things. In addition to all the SLs, baguettes, and rings. Instead I walk around like a king and having you ain't nothing but a thing, taking it for granted. And he said, I even stopped telling you the loving was good. I was too busy fronting in the hood. Baby girl, hold me. What he said? What he said?
Hold me tight,
don't ever let go. I'ma do it real gentle, baby, nice and slow. One more chance, baby, and don't say no. Cause I got another side to show.
Wow.
Some say love is painful, it helps you grow. Well, it's time for the pain to go, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna love you better. Listen, that's such a vibe. That's a vibe.
At the end of the day,
Song's fire.
First of all, let's remember there was nothing like that at the time. He's the only one to do it. J. Cole couldn't do it without him. You understand what I'm saying? So he set it up.
You saying he's the blueprint?
What I'm saying is, ladies love Cool J is his name. He started this talking to the ladies.
The misogyny.
So
You think this verse is empowerment to women?
yes,
Wow.
yes. You want to know why?
But how can he be empowering a woman when he hasn't spoken outside of himself the entire verse? This entire verse is about himself.
All right, but
It's about himself. It's nothing about her.
Let me ask you a question.
And you know what's crazy? I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. Right? And these no good men. And not you, my brother. I'm sorry. Not you. Not you. It's just that you invoke the spirit of LL, and I'm talking to LL. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How dare you drag that woman out in public like that, talking about some "I'm gonna love you better"? That doesn't empower her.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you why it does. Because at the end of the day,
She got to take it.
In real life, no. In real life,
You think she has to accept that?
In real life,
Let him answer the question, bro.
in real life, we are married for better or for worse. In real life, you get married for better or for worse. And ain't nothing like going home and seeing your kids and your kids asking you, Daddy, when are you coming back? And you break something to the point, where you like, you know what? I see what I broke. And you know what? And I can still have all these millions, but I'm nothing without you.
I get that. But I just don't understand how that empowers her.
Because he changed his entire existence and family structure because he realized it's wrong, because the woman that made him complete, that can finish his journey in music, life, movies, and raising his kids the right way, he can't do that without her.
This is about him again, though.
It's not about him,
saying?
bro.
And I think, listen, I love the song. It's a bop. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? I actually listened to it the other day as I was writing this speech to empower my sisters out there.
So, Haas, what is your favorite part of this verse that you think that women
what's
need
the
to
best
hear?
part of
Too
it?
busy fronting in the hood. Too busy fronting in the hood because you know.
Somebody get this guy out of here.
This is a bad idea. I thought this was a good idea. This is a terrible idea.
Hey, listen, ladies. Too busy fronting in the hood.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, so now let me explain what that means, right? Because maybe you have never been outside.
Never been in the hood fronting, maybe.
So what it is that all right. So in the industry, right? It came with a stigma of that you can't have a woman and you can't have a wife because you won't make the same amount of money. If you see what happened to Usher, the second he announced that he was getting married, the first time he was getting married, the second they was like, oh, your
the
wife
second he announced the second time he was getting married.
The first time
he announced the second time.
No, the first time that he said he was getting married.
I'm trying to figure.
Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop.
You said there was no rules.
He has to be able to talk, bro.
At the end of the day,
Talking to his round, son. Talking to his round.
Exactly. At the end of the day, because you know what the problem is, he wasn't prepared for intellectual debate.
I believe this is as intellectual as it gets.
So what happened? So what ended up?
Nigga gonna say stop fronting the hood, then tell me it's an intellectual
Let him
debate.
get his shit off, bro.
What ended up happening is now I don't want to say anything because Cell has made me forget.
Yo, so you are a crazy wild man. I told him no rules. And
real facts. But at the end of the day, real shit. Or what he did was he used his pain that he caused to try to help her through a situation that was coming next. And the song was happening at the same time when she was going through cancer. And so he had to be the one to raise his kids and make her a stronger person again so he can be a better person for her. Now the one thing I want to say is that being this guy is hard to talk to.
Don't talk to him. Talk to us, man. Talk to us.
Being that,
I want to hear what you're saying. He doesn't want to hear what you're saying.
The people are in
the real thing is that being that when you are in a relationship and you're married to somebody, sometimes your wife, you only gonna be as good as your wife. If your wife is some broke down woman, and even if you break that woman down and leave that woman alone, by not going back to her and fixing the things that you broke, your kids are not gonna be as good. Your family structure is not gonna be as good. She's never gonna be the same again. She's always gonna feel less than. And when you make something like a dedication of like, yo, listen, I don't have much. I can buy you anything I want. But the one thing I've always kept you out of was my music. And so now I'm gonna make this music about you. And let everybody else that knows that this is about you.
I'm not gonna be able to
and I'm not doing what I used to do no more. So forget fronting. I don't care if they know I got a wife. I don't care if they know how beautiful my wife is or how big my wife is or what my wife look like or whatever that is. That was mad funny, I'm gonna be honest. but at the end of the day, it's about knowing that you made a change and it made a change in her life for the positive. Because what you were doing, had you left her alone, you don't know what that cancer would have did to her.
So, Sal, I got a question for you. So
I'm here.
You're saying you don't feel like this song is empowerment to women.
And you get what I'm saying? It's about perspective, right?
Right.
From my perspective, I think this song is like rooted in misogyny and chauvinism a little bit, right? And then he's like, if you leave and how would she fix her? You telling me a woman can't fix herself in the absence of a man? How is that empowerment, my brother? And I'm not saying that you are wrong to feel I'm not saying that you're wrong to feel the way you feel. I'm just saying that through these lenses that love the ladies.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
LLL.
You get what I'm saying? You feel me?
Lenses
You
that
understand me?
Lenses that love the ladies.
And I'm not gonna lie, my
Those are
name,
good
they
glasses.
call me Cell. You know what
Double
the
L
L?
Cell,
Come
cool
on
Cell.
now.
Double L Cell.
And they not for losses.
So,
But yeah, I don't feel like this one is empowerment to the ladies.
Yes, I think
So, Haas.
it's empowerment to her. It was tailored to her.
Love
so, what would you say is? You said your favorite line is
Yeah.
Outside fronting in the
Too busy
hood.
fronting in the hood.
Too busy fronting in the hood.
You believe this song is a better empowerment song than Crooked Smile?
Yes. Because that was made up.
Okay.
That was not rooted in reality.
How is the?
Hold on, let him get
it
it
was
off.
made up. It was
You
made
got
up.
to- you're gonna get your chance.
The thing was that he wasn't talking. He was talking to a group of women who were just a group of women with crooked teeth. At the end of the day, none of this was really about real life. LL song was about real life, talking to his real wife who was going through a real situation that was messing up, and she gave him another chance. And he said, "One more time, baby, don't say no. It's time for that pain to go. We gonna go from there." And then don't forget I said too busy front in the hood. He said, "I even stopped telling you the loving was good because I was too busy front in the hood."
You got your line off.
I was on the hood.
Too busy fronting in the hood. We'll
What I'm
keep it.
saying is that don't forget the whole line, bro. So what I'm saying is he stopped.
You gave it to. You gave us the line.
What I'm saying is that the
Sal,
boy,
stop, bro.
the boy figured out.
Please.
There were no rules. It's your fault.
Yeah,
Madness.
It's still a podcast, bro. We
I'm
gotta talk.
podcasting.
I'm podcasting.
We can't overtalk each other every
Well,
time.
I tell you what, we go viral and start a fight.
I thought you wanted to have an intellectual
It
debate.
doesn't matter what happens. If somebody starts fighting on camera, it might really go viral.
They
Which
fight
is
over LL in the caption. LL and J. Cole get into a fight.
So, Oz, if I'm clear about what you're saying, is he was empowering his wife.
Absolutely.
And this could also be empowering for other men to empower their women
Facts.
if they're dealing with any issues.
Feeding confidence to your lady.
And I'll even
Empowerment.
go a step further. We talking about worshiping our women and putting them on that
Facts.
pedestal. It's
Yeah, I was
like,
trying not to
You
help
owe
anybody.
Like I owe you
that's
this.
the thing.
Nah, we going here.
I owe you. I
Thank
owe
you.
you to love you better than I have been. Silly me, foolish I. Have.
Tell him.
No.
Son, and
So I-
and
I
not,
get it,
and not
Seth.
only that, so if a woman has chosen a man to be with for the rest of her life, what can be more empowering to her than to know the man that she's chosen for the rest of her life has chosen her and is going to change his life?
And chosen to love her.
Yeah,
better.
she got nothing to worry about no more. It's
Love
all
her
good for
better.
her from that point. She good now.
He
I
actually
do
said that in
also
the third verse.
understand his part though, because if I
you
if
don't
I
understand both
if I
sides.
love you better, it's like I must have been loving you
Yeah.
not as good.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I get
yeah.
that part.
Yeah, I understand that. That's a fair statement.
And I do believe that is a great song again, right? And I guess for me it's like I like songs that appeal to the masses. And where you said that J. Cole just made it up, he's talking to mad crooked smile women. It's like, they deserve somebody to speak to them also. But I still don't even think he meant it in a literal sense. I think he just meant it like,
I understand.
front facing you might have some imperfections,
Right.
but it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I appreciate a song that covers the masses
Right.
as opposed to LL in his specific situation.
Right, I understand.
So I do want to be clear about something here, right? I understand everything he's saying about his song, right? But there is something you did that he did not do. You said all of the lyrics to the verse.
Yes.
So if we was to actually go through all of the lyrics in J. Cole's verse,
Fluff,
maybe
fluff,
there
fluff.
might be something. So I think, we owe the people this.
Okay, we can do it.
J. Cole says,
no difference.
they tell me I should fix my grill because I got money now. I ain't gonna sit around in front like I ain't thought about it. A perfect smile is more appealing, but it's funny how. My shit is crooked. Look at how far I done got without it. I keep my twisted grill just to show the kids it's real. We ain't picture perfect, but we work the picture still. I got smart, I got rich, I got bitches still. And they all look like my eyebrows, thick as hell.
bars.
Well, that's
Cole
not
was going
very
nuts on that.
That
You
was
understand?
very misogynistic.
I want to be clear about what we're talking. You know, he skipped
He
a
skipped
whole
Yikes.
a very
Yeah, he
8
kinda-
bars
that
of
was,
the verse.
That was really good.
Let me say this. I don't think it was misogynistic. I think it showed
I was
that-
joking.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my brother. I didn't know you were joking. I was just
saying what you said.
I'm rubbing your heel. Whatever you say.
What are you gonna do?
But I mean, like I said, I wanted to get it out so Pauls, you can have
Well,
a
the bitches
chance
and everything, though.
Yeah, he
to
did say
actually
bitches.
rebuttal the things
Right.
that he also saying because his whole verse isn't
About women.
what he spit.
Right.
But I don't feel like that's really fair, my brother. I intentionally left that out for a reason. Now you're putting it on the table.
This is verse for verse.
So here we go though. So even in that beginning part of the song, he sets it up. It's cute, right? And then that part, even if you want to say it's misogynistic, I don't believe it is. I think that he presented something and then he's showing you the other side of it. Like, hey, like I'm one of these niggas, but let me tell you about your power. Let me empower you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this part is who I am, but let me tell you about you. So he might even be saying, you don't gotta fuck with a nigga like me. Cause you know what I'm saying, love yourself, girl, or nobody will. That's the first thing he said after that. You feel me? Love yourself, girl, or nobody
So
will.
why is it that you kept that part out of your verse?
I didn't feel like it was necessary to handle this guy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to waste
He didn't
time.
need all those words.
I didn't need all the fluff. You know what I'm saying? I got straight to it for the ladies. You know?
That was cute.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. So
I think you needed that.
Listen, man.
so Mr. Rich, how are you feeling about this battle?
I liked it. Different styles, different approaches.
Yeah.
I love that they came with two different, whole approaches. I would probably lean toward Cricket Smile, just because I think lyrically it's really special. It's a really special record lyrically. Love You Better is special too, just as a record.
Absolutely.
Right.
But I think just lyrically, like some of the bars that Cell already said, it's like I think those are really heavy lines, and so I'm gonna lean toward that.
Yeah. What about you, Big U? What you thinking?
Okay, and to be God's advocate, as Rich so often says, I would go with LL for the reasons that I stated before. Like, for a union of a man and a woman to work, we got to support, we got to revere, we got to hold up in high esteem the women that we choose to align ourselves with. And I think that LL did a great job in that verse of doing all of those things.
I agree.
So I didn't get to
God
ask you,
forbid.
what was your favorite part of the Love You Better verse, if there was any?
What's that stuff you said towards the end?
Towards the
the
end?
hood part. I don't know the words off the top of my head.
That's your moment.
He had some good parts towards the end of that verse. You have the lyrics?
I got another side to show.
Some say love is painful, it helps you grow. Well, it's time for that pain to go,
That's
you know?
that's the part right there.
Yeah.
I
That was
love
tough.
that. I love that line.
And what was your favorite part? Or did we already discuss that of the Crooked Smile?
I think we discussed it, but my favorite part
Paintbrush?
of the paintbrush part
Yeah,
of the Cooking
yeah,
Smile, that was
paintbrush.
fire.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so as I've been listening to it,
I would have liked to see a little more performance from each artist.
Yeah.
I feel like he started, but then he started explaining.
right, he tried to
Because I'm
sell
sorry,
it a lot.
Especially because I think
before-
that would have sold LL's even more. LL's delivery in that record is
That's
crazy.
a beautiful record. I love that record.
Yeah. So
My fault.
yeah, no, listen, man.
I got three more verses where that came from.
Don't worry about it.
You know what I mean? So how I feel about the battle, I think it was dope. You know what I mean? Like you said, two different perspectives, and him talking to his wife, I think, him actually saying that, I'm like, oh, that is fire. You know what I mean? Speaking directly to the woman you love and, letting her know, listen, I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep you because you deserve that. You know what I mean? And as we said, though, this Crooked Smile, those last three lines of, you wake up, put makeup on, and, no need to fix what God already put his paintbrush on.
It's heavy.
I think those are the heaviest bars of the battle. You know what I mean? Yeah, those are the room shakers. You know what I mean? So I think it is hard to compete with room shakers like that. The verse, like you said, the way you broke it down was amazing, telling the whole backstory of his wife having cancer, because I didn't know any of that. Right. So, I definitely respect the song even much better because, like Cell said, amazing bop. You put that on, you just drop it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. You know what I mean? So
I agree with what Seth was saying, though. Like, that approach. It's a more powerful message, I think, to love you better.
Mm-hmm.
But lyrically, yeah.
Are you gonna downplay him some more?
No, I'm not downplaying it. No, never. Come on now. What I will say though, is that I feel like "Love You Better" is more suited as a healing record. You know what I'm saying? It's a record that is about healing and resolution more so than women empowerment. For me, from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. But I feel like "Love You Better" is in a league of its own though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's classic stuff, you know?
All right.
Did you get the vote?
I'm about to say he don't never.
No. I mean,
you gonna vote?
This I'm saying.
He said the room shakers.
Right, the room shaker kind of
okay.
is it took me. You feel me? Now I didn't like his moves, his tactics of not saying the beginning of the verse because I feel like if he'd have done that, you would have had more rebuttals and he wouldn't have got you all off track and stuff the way, you know what I mean? So I don't appreciate that. But I did say there was one rule. There's no rules. So I respect it, but I didn't like it. It was dirty. He played a dirty game, but he did what he had to do, I think, to get a W. And we're gonna ask the viewers out there what you guys think. You know, do you think LL Love You Better or J. Cole Crooked Smile was the better women's empowerment? Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to my guests here, MBK Cell and Hason. Appreciate you guys pulling up. James Rich, Big U, we out of here. This is another episode of Verse for Verse. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let us know how you feel about the battle. Let us know what type of battles y'all want to see in the future. We out of here. Nitty, you next. It's me.
I'll tell you right now, while the camera's going off, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, we just have an intellectual.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. You get that pure dough.